The Storm by H.L.V. Fletcher, I get all this snow off my boot. Miss Millie, never mind about that Jacob. Get that door. Shut, come on, I'll pee you a cup of tea. Can do with it, by gosh, it's Turk-hole drink. This and I go, and Milk Daisy, that's a great fire. We got going to plenty of wood cut. I hope logs any amount we got. We gonna need them. There's snow coming at last. I've been waiting for it all day. Sky gray, as slit it's been dark. Since dinner time, since the new year, the snow will have good measure. Now, I wish father was home from town, or you'll be. All right, don't you BR Valley roads fill up so quickly. Oh, have some more tea jacket. Half a cup, plenty of sugar. That's a good girl. Where's the paper? It's here. Father's beinging today, but I have the news up to date instead of yesterday's paper by post. Anything more about that? Actress woman that was murdered slept, that they're looking for our husband, and Mr. What is it's on this page somewhere. Yes, Mr. James Romford Smith. Well, why is she called Miss Carrington if she's married to him, Elma Carrington with A? Stage name, she's a wonderful actress. Well, she knows seen her act a few times, a lot of her films, well then, and her. Husband goes on sticks on her. It doesn't say. He killed her well, could have Gilder read what it. Says where is it? Oh yes, the police are anxious to discover the whereabouts of Miss Khan's husband, Major James Romford Smith there. If he hadn't done it, why are the police looking for it, say they were. Married soon after the war, he lost a hand in a commander rail on a village in Norway, escaped by stabbing some German. Centuries was given the MC and made much of really quite a hero got in habit of stabbing. It seems a conduit of the War Office believed to be MI5. Well, that means spy. I'm not Oladar, it took no. Pardon his wife's theatrical activities, that's about it. Oh, it doesn't sound the kind of man who stabbed his wife. Can't say. He trash is all acty, not well. I better go. And Milk, here's your dad. Coming look through the window. Oh, that's a relief. Oh, he's walking too. He's had to leave the car, someone with him isn't. Anybody I know's in there, by gosh, the snow's coming thick now. I'll see you later, very well, Jacob. Father, where's the cars? Why, there's a drift on their corner. Get through, we have a visitor. Molly, we have this. Is Mr. and Mr. James. Isn't it? How do you do, Mr. my daughter? Molly, how do you do? Got off the junction by mistake. Walking to Shannon can't do. That trip tonight. So I said he'd better stop here, of course. Come over by the fire, no. I'm not cold, my walk warm me. Come on, sit down. Make yourself at home, think. I'm terribly sorry to intrude in you like this. Oh, you're not intruding, man. Anybody up here would take you, and it's 12 miles to let Han Weed have been digging you out of a drift in a couple of days if you gone on sea. I had an idea. I had a change at New Pool when I found there wasn't a train. I decided to walk, but it's 20 miles from New Pole to Fan. Oh, yes, but I'm used to walking not. In the snow, no. I wasn't sorry. When you offer me a lift, we're glad to have you. I can go in the morning. We'll have to see what the snow's like. You expect it. Anywhere. No, not immediately. There's a telephone in the post office here. That's all right. Good God, in the post office kitchen. They sit there and listen to all. You say, oh, and Mr. James knows the district, Molly, really well, only in a general way. I was at Lean during the war training. I see. Oh, father, did you do all the shopping? Yes. I carried it up from the PS in a sack. It's in the hall. Did you get the battery for the radio, Jan? Said he'd bring one on Saturday. But this one's nearly finished. Well, keep it for the news. Then, well, I feel, bit warmer. I'd better go out and see if Jacob's done everything. Make yourself at home, Mr. James. Thank you, father. You're cold, oh, and he catches cold so easily. Oh, I brought you some tea. Oh, yes, thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Look, I really am very Sorry to imposing you like this. You and your father are very kind. Oh, anybody up here, I'd give you hospitality. It's a very isolated district, these hills between the two towns, only a few scattered farms. Oh, but then you'll know that if you trained here during the war, we get a lot more snow than they do lower down. Would I be able to leave in the morning? Well, that depends. I can't say. Oh, you must be hungry while supper. Won't be long. Thank you. My father will show you where everything is. Oh no, I be all right. And there are some books over there, and the papers on the chair beside you. It's only yesterday's. I'm afraid we have it by post. Thank you. And I'm sorry you can't use the radio. It's the batter is PR. That's all right. Well, are you quite sure you're warm enough? Oh yes, yes. It's a lovely. Well, I'll be in the kitchen. Just through here if you want. Me famous actress murdered. Oh God, here we are. Oh, this is Mr. James Jacob. How you do? Oh, pretty thank you, sir. All things considered, and this cold snap coming. Molly, the snow's blowing off, the adrift starts staying everywhere. I hope it doesn't snow for long. Only the Almighty do know, and He won't tell. Might be days, might be weeks. The way with weather is like your looks. You got to take what comes, but don't you worry about the snow. It melts. We get severe storms up here in the hills at times, Mr. James. Sometimes they become quite historic, but I hope this one won't make history. And I says amen to that. Here we are up us ready. Good, come along, sit here, James. Potatoes, Mr. James. Oh yes, thank you. This is our own Welsh lamp, Mr. James. Your hand called, and this. You haven't taken your glove off. Well, as a matter of fact, it isn't a hand. O.B. Quiet man, he will ask questions. Oh, no, that's quite right. I lost my hand in the war, and or I forget about it, I'm afraid you would have to put up with Jacob. He's curious as a magpie ask. Nothing learned, nothing. The nearest I got to the war was being home guard. I got a medal for that. It deserved it. I had L. Bigo twice. You enjoyed that little kipper. No, it got too strenuous for me. Did you get today's pipper in town, boss? Damn. I left in the car. Well, never. Mine will get well in tomorrow's post. That's what do you think? Look at it out there piling up. One day's paper is much the same as another to us up here, Mr. James. Oh yes, I wanted to know if they found the man who murdered that woman. What woman? That actress woman that was stabbed. Can't remember the name. Something. Oh, what was it? Miss Molly P.H.M. Carrington. Oh yes, yeah, looking for the husband. No, they haven't caught him yet. Great smart piece he was, but one's the same as another to me. All cuts his gray in the twilight. I suppose she'd be a great loss to the stage. No, I don't remember ever seeing her. Yes, of course. You've seen her father the before last. I'm here at Stratford. We're Marin 12th night. So I didn't really think a lot of her. Not her part, perhaps you've seen Miss Carrington, Mr. James, a few times. Did you know she'd been murdered? Oh yes, I heard. Who on earth would want to kill a lovely creature like that? Yes. She's very beautiful. What's that? Oh no, nothing seen any of her films. No. I'm not fond of films. I like a cowboy film myself. Wifed. Indians. Oh, what are you looking so thoughtful about, Molly? Oh well. Nothing. I was thinking how silly we were not to get in more cylinders of gas before the snow started. Marisville. Get it up here somehow. If we run out, we'll have no lights. Miss Owens's shop haven't got much paraffin. She was expecting the van to come. We'll have to make some candles like my grandparents used. They used rushlights, usually, Mr. James, and they used them economically too. They went to bed early. Everybody had big families in those days. What's that got to do with it? Big families weren't out when the big lights came, and don't take any notice of it. And I shall get to bed myself as I finish supper and go home, and you weren't looking all out fresh. Young man, yes, I am very tired. Look, would you mind if I did go to? Bet, of course, not. We'll all make an early night of it. Come along. I'll show you up to your all. Thank you, but I say good night. Then, oh, thank you, M. Mosley, for an excellent meal. Good night, Mr. James. Well, I better be going, Miss W. Was it what? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, Jacob, see you in the morning, nice chap. Isn't a visitor was tired, he won't lie awake. Long I'm quite sleepy myself, no father, don't make up the fire, yet I have some. Minute to do before I go to bed. Don't wait for me. If you want to go, I think I'll have a drink first. Where's the paper? Yesterday's paper is on the chair beside you. It isn't here. I put it there. Did Jacob have it? No, I'm sure. He didn't. I wouldn't put it past him to take it home if there was anything that he fancied. Reading? No, he didn't touch it tonight. Well, must be somewhere. Oh, you've moved it yourself. I haven't even seen it. Wait, I'll come and look. Oh, don't bother. I'll have a whiskey. All right, I'll get it for you, cold away from the fire. I asked Mr. James to have one, but he said, no, there's an innocent. If you like, you ain't a walk till we have been digging out of A. Drift in about 3 weeks' time. Weeks, M. It's a going to be as bad as that. Oh, thank you. I'll that W be up A. But yes, it's been building up for this snow, and that young man imagines he's going on tomorrow. Well, she would. Don't you like him, father? I don't even know him. I'll tell you one thing, I don't think James is his real name, but he told you it was. H in the car when I said he'd have to come home with me, but there was a pause before he said it. I wonder if James is his first name, father. Why not? Ask him. Oh, I don't think it's important, but it could be important. Look, girl, he's going to be here for days. Let's not turn him into a mystery. We're worse than Jacob. He says he is Mr. James, and that's good enough for me. Well, I like to know a bit about people if they're staying with us. He's probably a prince in disguise, come to seek your hand in marriage. And if he were, he could have my consent, please, father. Well, he's better than that Tom Morgan. Anyhow, well, Tom Morgan's the same as you. He even went to college. What's wrong with him? Well, I don't like him. Well, I don't as he likes you now. Look, here my girl's silly to quarrel so late. Let's have a quarrel in the morning. Then we can make it last all day. Are you going to marry Tom Morgan? He hasn't asked me. Suppose he did. Well, then I'd have to think about it, wouldn't I? He's the wrong S. I'm going to mix you another drink. Then you can tell me who you saw in tea, and then we'll go to bed. Right as the bossies by the fire, dozing, think he's caught a bit of cold. Warned him yesterday, not Sanderboat. After sweating, I managed to keep him in since dinner. Where's the other chop? He'll help Mr. James. He's gone up to his room. Nice gentleman, isn't he? Is he? Oh, I wish he hadn't come here. Well, never mind about him. Tom Morgan's in the bar. Tom, why didn't he come to the house? He says he's MCKY been out since breakfast. They've got cheap, lost any amount. And who's your dad here in the kitchen too? All right, well, I'll put a coat on and go out. I'll make tea. When I come back, all music. Right, Tom, here I am in the bar. Why didn't you come in, Tom? I'm not fit for company. Oh, the cold sun was warm. Then did you ever shave? More time for shaving. Weather like this, no come here. No, 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 Tom, not again. Weather like this isn't the time for kissing. Then come inside. I me get some Tino. I got to go home. I couldn't pass without work. You're very busy, you're telling me. I don't know where half the stock is. You got a visitor. It's what Jacob said. The father picked him up, come out on you pool, didn't he? Who is he? His name is Mr. James. That's all we know, except that he was in the war and lost a hand. Nice we to have company. I don't like him. Good, no, I mean it, I do. Too good-looking chap in house. You don't know what happened. Come in, then you'll meet him. No time, girl. I shall have to go. I don't want to head up to the don't go for a minute. I don't want to. I like to stop here all night. No, Tom, please be serious for a minute. Matter with you, have you listened to the wirers today? Wireless talk since. What time would we have? I thought of a weather, eh? Poor Wells, my foot, my father, says there's more snow in the way, and that's good enough for us. He can smell snow, you. Haven't seen a paper since Sunday. Have you heard of T.H. Carrington? The film, yes, I've heard her, actually seen a couple of films. She's dead, no. Was she? I thought she was young murdered. In yesterday's paper, murdered, stabbed, and Tom, listen, that man missed her. James, we've got stopping here. I think he's her husband. What, but her name isn't James. I've seen her married name. I can't remember something fancy. It's Romford Smith, her. Husband's name's James Romford Smith. Well, he's missing. The police want him. Get away, where'd you get all this from? Doesn't it fit in Mr. James Robert Smith? And he lost a hand in the war, said. So, in the paper, yes, when father brought him home, we had a paper with an account of THM. Carrington's murder, all about her, and her husband. Well, last night we couldn't find it. So what Mr. James had been by. Himself in the kitchen, looking at the papers. Well, oh, use your head, Tom, he could have destroyed it. So we couldn't read about him. Another thing, the wireless battery wasn't quite run down. Yesterday there was enough to hear the news for days, while this morning the set had been switched on and the battery was flat. Someone's always leaving the WER. Switched on, somebody could have come down and switched this one on in the night. Talk, since you were always a great one for making up stories. All right, I'm imagining it, but there's one more thing. When I made his bed this morning, I saw initials on his pajamas. They were JRS. Well, now what you say you can have borrowed out, Tom. Please don't make fun. Well, they can all around. I suppose it sounds queer. Jacob said he was a Real. Nice chap. Jacob would say the devil was a nice chap if he helped him with his work and gossiped a bit. No, there's something odd about this man. He's quiet and distant. I can't explain. No, it sounds bit like he could be the man. What you going to do? That's what I was going to ask you. He can't do anything. I'm get away. That's one thing not in this are. But he's here. He's in our house. He have to stay for days. Maybe for weeks. Don't let on what you suspect. But can't you see I don't want him. Here, Tom, I'm frightened that you got nothing to be afraid. If he stabbed one woman, he wouldn't stab you. How do you know what he'd do? Does your father know what you think? Oh, I can't tell him. He's sickening for one of his chills. Besides, he'd either laugh at me or tackle Mr. James right out, and goodness knows what had happened. Then your father can look after himself. I'm on my own. Can't you understand? I'm terrified of it. Look, you only gotta wait till the weather breaks. I can't wait. Oh, Tom, won't you do something? What can I do? Couldn't you get down to New Pool? What in this weather? Let Sergeant Lewis no talk, Eskel, to take a day. You know the way we're fixed. Oh, yes, your sheep. I forgot they lost any amount, hundreds of them in drifts. We've been looking all afternoon. We didn't find 20 snow. Comes we all know where to hunt. Everybody's in the same fix. Too busy to help. All right, you're too busy. Can I help it, Molly? You know how it is with sheep lost in the snow. We'll be at it every hour. There's light. It's all right. You can help. I can see that. Look, no, this chap isn't nasty. Anything, of course, not in any danger. I'll tell you what, why don't you run down to the post office, telephone Sergeant LS, and tell him what you told Mize. Couldn't get here. You thought I could get there. They'd come somewhere they wanted to come. Do any harm, see you? I could just tell him, oh, that's Jacob calling. I'll have to go. Got a kiss quick. He's coming here. I'm here, Jacob. And the bomb isn't easing up a bit. Is it you two cuddling in there? I'm coming. Don't feel the cold when you're young, not with a girl in a barn. Your dad's woke up on Mr. James is with him. I Cleo. Jacob will. You tell them I'll be in to make tea in a minute. I want to run down to the post office. Is a telephone? Yes, it's It's about those gas cylinders telephone, but you can't why not you telephone lines down broke great piece of tree. Fell across it over by little H. Oh no, stew no post, no paper, no whalers no. Telephone better if we want a bed for a fortnight. Are you staying here, Tomo? For some tea? Oh, I'm going home, good night. Molly Tom, please good night now. We're all by ourselves. You have a nasty cough, Mr. MOS. Yes, my chest is soft. There's a bottle of cough mixture in the cupboard, father you. Better have some, I'll fetch it now you go to bed. And I'll bring it up to you, yes. I think I'll good night, James, good. Night, look, you let me help you with the dishes. I can't just sit about come. On yes, I'm marvelous at wiping up and hold anything with this hand of. Mind you worried about your father. No, 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 but he's careless you know getting. Hot, and then standing to get cold the northeast wind. He had bronchitis last winter and now pneumonia, yeah. So you ought to have a doctor really, but I don't think a doctor could get here even if we could send for him, yeah. It's awkward, no, I'll keep him in bed for a few days. Oh damn, I broken the plate. Look, must I sorry, never mind, it's an old one, do you know? What first time I've heard you laugh since I came here, you almost smiled. Yourself, well, come along and have some of father's. Whiskey help us, thanks you're having one, no thank you. What's it like outside, like I can't see out there? There's ice on the window ice, but this. Room's hot. No, not near the glass. It's a clear night, I can see some. Stars must be freezing, very hard freezing. All right, I think I'll go. Tomorrow go. Well, I don't want to trespass on your hospitality long, then I can help you. You're welcome to stay. I really think I should move on you. No, you'll have an awful job. I don't think you understand what it's like. Well, now it's freezing. It'll be easy. Have you ever traveled through snow once in Norway? Far, no, not far. Well, it won't be the same. There won't be a frozen crust. Not after only one night's frost you'll go through all the time. I'll manage. Look, you're taking an awful risk, but I start early. Do you know the road? Well, I know the way I want to go, but remember I learned this area pretty thoroughly. During the most of the landmarks will be hidden the hills. Stay. What time do you want to leave? As soon as it's light enough, shall I pack some food for you? Oh, that's good of you. I've got iron rations in my pack. Look, you could just leave it here on the table. No, I'll be up. I'll get you some breakfast before you go. Well, I say good night. Then look, I want to thank you. No, please don't. Good night, mister. Sure, I don't. No, I say, I think I've overslept. Well, there wasn't any point in my calling you. Look through the window. Oh, it's snowing again, damn. I'll have to put up with it. I must make a start, go to the door and look at it. Lizard, you can't go out in that. But it may not last, must have been coming down for hours, but I have a good mind to chance it. Look, Mr. James, you must do what you like, but I can tell you this, if you do start, you won't go on him. I'm sorry, oh, but it can't be helped. Can it? You are anxious to leave, aren't you? Yes, I am. Oh, by the way, how's your father? This morning he hasn't had a very good night. Oh, is he worse? No, I don't think so. He says his temperature's done. Have you taken it? No, he won't have a thermometer in the house. He say if he had one, I'd always be taking his temperature. There's something in that. No. He promised to stay in bed today. Look here, are you really anxious about your father? No, not really, but I just wish it hadn't happened now. It's this sort of thing that makes you feel so isolated. Here's your teeth. Oh yes. Thank you. Look, I think I'll take father up and make a fire in his room. The lights have gone out. What's happened to it? Is the gas cylinders finished? Well, have you another? No. Well, what do you do now? We'll have to manage with a paraffin lamp as long as we can. Get paraffin and then candles as long as we can get candles. So can you manage with the firelight until I come down? You may as well save what we can. Well, old Jacob, he was quite glad to go home, and he doesn't usually give and no. He really felt cold today, and he's art to it. I should have gone this morning, I should have. God, I wish I had something to do. Snow feeling prison shut, and look, why don't you go up and talk to my father? For a bit, no take some coal up for the fire, and if he doesn't seem too tight, you could stay a while, oh, that's a. Good. Idea, what's some coal for your fire? Oh, thanks, nice to see Mr. James well now. How do you feel now, little H.E.D. aching a bit? But I think I've caught it in time, you're in the best place. So Molly tells. Me? But I'd sooner freeze out T.I. than swelter and we're never satisfied. I'll be out into there too. Well, don't rush it, sit down a while, oh. Well, I mustn't stay too long. I'll tire you. Oh, I'm glad to have a gossip. Well, it's funny the way things work out. I married a local girl, Molly's mother. When she died, I wanted to get away, packed up the farming, let the land, and so I meant to leave. But my heart was here. Yes, I know what you mean. You see it as a good place to get away from, but he grows on you. The hills and all that'll die here, oh, well, not for a long time, hope, not still worries me, eh? But sometimes what does die? Oh, don't be ridiculous. I mean on Molly's account. What's going to happen to her? Well, what should happen, she's happy here, isn't she, of course, but it's not much of a life for her. Lying here today, it's been on my mind. When you a bit out of sort anything, what is you? I had her properly educated. Thought she'd get a job somewhere, but she insisted on coming home to look after me. Oh, we have holidays, I've taken her abroad and all that, but we come back and there's nothing for her. Here, well, as long as she's contented, nothing at all. She never meets anybody worth meeting. Well, one day she'll meet somebody, get married, and then you will have something to grumble about. Wouldn't grumble, but who's she going to marry? Some farmer's son who turned her into a common drudge. You don't want her to marry a farmer, not the ones I know. I should imagine you've got a particular one in mind. That could be all they. They're fine ships in their own way, but she doesn't understand. Well, leave it to her good taste when W been fallin'. Love, they haven't any taste. Is she in love? I wouldn't know at her age. Is easy to imagine you are well. I know nothing about your daughter's affairs, but I think you're upsetting yourself for nothing. I suppose you're right. I must take her away when the spring comes for a really long holiday. Yeah, it sounds a good idea. You're not married. Yourself? No. I thought I heard you tell Jacob you're single. Yes, I didn't want to talk about it. I beg your pardon. I wasn't trying to be curious. No particular secret. My wife is dead. Oh, I'm very sorry. No, please don't mistake me. It wasn't a very successful marriage. Over now. Sorry if I brought up something you to forget. Oh, yes, it's all over. Have a look at the weather. Well, looks about the same to me. Can't see 50 yards like a mist. Probably go on all night, I think. So it's largely a matter of wind. As long as it stays in this quarter, we shall on get much change. Could you put a bit more coal on the fire? Certainly. The room will get like an ice box if it gets too low. Yeah. Now how about an AP? I might now. I'll just go down. I promise to do a few jobs for Jack. Come up again, certainly. Well, over again. It's just a field of snow these days with meals dotted in it. 10 days of it. It seems like a year. I thought the bus was going to come down for an hour, yes. But he didn't want to. After all, check about. I wish he'd start getting better. So do I get, so do I you. Could only get some medicine, something like M. And B, I could remember all my Kel used to cure with a Bible. And a key really ought to have a doctor. Wonderful job, Mel. Dead this 20 years. He's not much help then. He was Mr. James in the bank. You like him better now. Oh, I don't know. He's very good. Could have bet him when he come, could you? But she never had come. He's all right, proper nice chap, but I don't know what's out into him these days. He's making something tennis SBS. It looks like here he's coming now, oh hello look is. There any very strong twine, yes. I think there's a ball of it in the SDW. Good, I agree, see. But it must be strong, here it is right, Jacob says. You're making tennis records? Well, that's what they looks like, records. That's right, we will play with snowballs, what? Are they? Well, you wouldn't tell me, no. I wouldn't tell you, 'cause you're so inquisitive as usual. They're snowshoes. Snow, S-H-O. Shoes don't look like any shoes. I ever saw what are they for walking on snow. You couldn't walk on them things. You'd be surprised you can get over deep. Stuff in them without going through it is natural. I'll get DR on my own 2 feet as long as I'm able bath chairs. You'll be making next. Have you ever used them before? A few times as soon as you finish the snow go. As likely as not then. Then water everywhere better. If he was making bed draw, I go one thing a day. Time I'd better get back, unless old Pharaoh here can think of some other task for me. Old fear like a nap, and you have one Jacob, oh I go, and split some fire first. Have a nap before tea, perhaps. Do you like a light cup of coffee before you go back? No. Oh yes, it would be nice, kettle spiling our cups. Of teacups of coffee all day long was shocking balk the monotony, yet as Jacob and I were just saying the storm's been going 10 days. Yes, oh yes, I know. I come up here to walk across the hills. Here I am like being in prison. Oh no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said. That you've all been so kind, no, I know exactly how you feel, no. I don't think you do, Molly, not. Accept it on Dad. Mr. James, what on earth are you doing here? It's the middle of the night, it's only 2 o'clock. Why have you come down? I thought it was Father, what? Are you doing? I'm leaving now, yes, now. But why in the middle of the night? But it's early in the night. There's a moon, which will set in a couple of hours, plenty of stars, the sky is clear. Look, you can't, you'll be lost. I was taught to make my way by a MEAP and a compass on snowshoes. Exactly, you've no idea how cold it is. It's below 0. I put up with that. Please start in the morning. It may be snowing in the morning. I don't think you realize what you're up against. I think I do, but you'll never make it, of course. I shall after all. I'm only against clan. All right, go if you want to. But if you think by walking out into the night you can escape, what do you mean? Escape, would you mind answering my question? You know what I mean, don't I? Pretend any more. Which of us is pretending? Your name isn't Mr. James. Is it? What exactly is it then? Isn't your name Ron Ford Smith? Well, let's have the rest. Don't try to frighten me. I'm not trying, I'm not. Frightened I was, but I'm not anymore. I don't care, you can do what you like, I don't want to do anything. You're crying, look, no. Please look, I'm terribly sorry. Look, there's nothing to cry about. Its reaction. I suppose you are James Ruard Smith, art you? Yes, I am. S.M. Carrington's husband. Yes, you killed her, didn't you? As a matter of fact, I didn't know. I'm so glad, God. It's such a relief not to have to pretend anymore. Tell me, what would she like? Oh, what FMA? Oh, I didn't know it's a job. To say, well, you know, the publicity stuff. Beautiful, successful, clever, oh, but she had one overriding ambition, to be a great actress, a really great actress. She was no, she never touched it, and she knew in her own eyes. In spite of success, she was a failure. Well, you see, the way I see it, they come in 2 sorts. Either you remember the part they play and forget the actress, or you remember the actress, even if you forget the part she played. The latter of the ones, you only get a couple in a century. Women like Sens and Terry. B, do you see what I mean? Yes, I think so. Well, that's who she wanted for company, and well, she missed it somehow. Oh, well, our marriage was a great mistake. See, it was just 2 bodies, and we got to dislike each other. Then to hate each other. At least she hated me. I didn't hate her as about The only person who knew what was going on in her mind. I was sorry for her, but that's why she hated. Me, I wanted a divorce, but she wouldn't agree, so we just quarrel, and quarrel. Oh, dear, not a nice essayar to talk about the woman I was married. To you know I've never spoken of it before not. To anybody you see, I became so. Edgy once or twice, I even said I'd like to murder her, but I didn't mean it. You know, you people hear these things, they remember them, and she'd repeat my threats to our friends all in fun yet. Not in fun if you see what I mean. Yes, I think I understand. Well, people weren't quite sure just how cruel I really was. Oh, have you heard about that wretched decoration? I won, yes, is where I escaped from a prison camp in Norway, had to kill 2 guards, but I mean that was war, that sort of thing you see one get to certain. Reputation, I'm not a killer, but I couldn't do that anymore. I can't even. Shoot a pheasant these days, you don't need to explain all this, no, I'd like. 2 at night, before she was due to go to the theater, we said some terrible things to each other, and finally I said I'd leave her, and she said if I did she'd commit suicide. Oh, she didn't mean it. That was acting well, I said, if she felt that way. Get on with it, and my old commander knight was in a drawer. I took it out, flung it on the bed, and said something. Like, good idea, do it with that then. I walked out, see, I was in a hell of a temper. I really did mean to leave her, but I couldn't go like that, you see. So I went to the local knockback, a couple of pints, and sort of calmed down, decided to go back. I was going to tell her how sorry I was for what ID said. Oh, I hadn't been out 10 minutes, or certainly not more than core of an hour. She was dead, lying on the bed with my knife in her heart. Well, then I just ran. Why? Do people run? Because you have done, but everybody would believe I done it. I reckon the evidence against me is so strong. I believe myself I'd kill if I didn't know better. I even wondered if I had a blackout and had killed her. Now look, was there anybody else in the house? No. It's my bad luck that the last person to see us was Hens. Oh, an awful old woman who looked after she'd been from her dresser since she started, was about the only person who really loved her. Well, I was poison to her, of course, yes. I'd like to know all she said to the police. Could anybody have got into the house while you were out? Well, they must have. Done, have you any idea who? No, none. I mean, I can think of 100 people who hated her. Any of those might have killed her, but whoever he is, he's lucky the spotlight's on me. Why did you come here, I mean? Where were you going? Well, I came up here because it's the most isolated place in the country. I know, Mr. Chance, there isn't a place in the hills you could go without being seen somewhere by a shepherd or a farmer. As I've told you, I know these hills. I met Shep out on the border up there during the war. He'd take me in. I could stay there as long as I liked, and then we'll go to Ireland. Perhaps on a Cardigan Bay fishing boat. Then later America. I thought, oh, I was mad to start running. But now I'll be mad to stop. I know what I'm doing, and if they get me now, I don't stand it. Earthly, I'm the scapegoat, but I'm not going to be caught. I'd sooner fall asleep in the snow. Oh, no. Well, it's in the open air. Anyhow you determined to go, but there's no real option. Go, wish me luck. Won't you please now? Look, please don't. Don't cry again. I'm an idiot. I don't want to remember you. Cry and try to manage a smile. Don't think. I can, oh, yes, you can. That's better. Hold it. You're ridiculous. Oh, Molly, yes, oh. And if I were to say this, W, do any good, I can't say it does much harm. I'd like you to know, you see, all this time I've been here, I've been falling in love with you. I think it started the very first night I saw you. It's been going on all the time. Perhaps I wouldn't have told you, nothing I could do about it there. It is, if ever you think of me, perhaps you remember. I'd like you to remember I I don't know what to say, don't. Say anything you see being shut up here with. I've been afraid of you, but there was nothing to be afraid of up to an hour ago. I thought you were a murderer. Now, not I can't tell you how happy I am. It's like a terrible weight gone, but you seeing in spite of. What I thought I knew about you I liked. It's as much as I ask, I'll always remember. You all now will make that raid on your ladder what you hear something is. Father, he can't be up, but he's coming downstairs, I think. Oh, but that's. Matt, I'm late out. I've been up hours ago. Father, hours ago. What if you come down? For Jacob can't come today. It's snowing. I'll have to milk. Jacob's not well. I think he's getting old. Taking my boots. Where are my boots, Father? You shouldn't. I got up. You've been I got to milk. I'll see to the milk. Jacob can't come. Well, I can do Jacob's jobs. Mr. Mosley, yes, that's right. You remember James. James, now you be better in bed. Mr. MOS animals must be fed the horse theirs. Only one horse. My grandfather used to keep 5 horses. I see to everything. There's nothing to worry about. Look, put a rug or something around him and slip us off. It's late. Rather, we'll see to everything. You'll feel better in bed now. Come on, I'll give you a hand to take him upstairs. That's come on it. It's very cold this morning. You lean on me. Father, put your arm on my shoulders. That's right. Come on now. Gently, careful. All right, not much further to go now. Get you back into bed again. There we are. Gently does. Yes, I'm afraid his temperature's gone up quite a bit. You wondered when he was ill before, but not like that. God, I hope he hasn't got pneumonia. I think he is now. Look, you must have somebody here. He may be a handful. I can manage. No, not what he's like. He is normally. It'd be easy to get help, but everybody's so much to do because of the storm. Look, should I go down? Lock up Jack. Yes. Oh no. I don't know why did this have to happen now. Look, you should be going. Don't worry about us. I'm not leaving while your father's like that, but you must. I don't want you to be caught. I should be caught if you hadn't been here. I would have managed without you, but I am here and your father needs a doctor. We could never get a doctor. Who is your doctor? Dar Bree Young, no, over 60, and he's not strong himself. Even if I could get a message through, I couldn't ask how far he's on. About 7 or miles. All right. I'll go you. I could do on my snow show. Oh, it's easy. Try run for my endurance test. Anyway, we can't possibly ask him to come, but we won't. But he knows your father. You'll have a good idea of the trouble. I get what drug are needed in full. Instructions, he couldn't do much more. If he did come, you ought to be on your way to your friend. No, there's plenty of time. I want to refuse your help. No, it can't be done, Molly. I need it. Oh, you are good to me, Mr. James. Mr. James. The first, don't think I could call you Mr. Romford Smith. Now, I should hope not. My name is James, of course. It always has been James, never Jimmy or Jim, just very formal and proper. James, that's it. Keep on trying. Doesn't sound so much as if you're talking to the butler after Harriet. Doesn't. Go 12 hours. Oh, had a bite to the doctor's? No. If he got there, he got there. My girl, do anything that boy only put his mind to it. Can't do wrong in your eyes. Kenny Jacob, what about yourself? I got the feeling we've been in all our life. It's being shut up in the snow together. Don't go do standing in the window like that mango. That won't bring him quicker. Sky is getting dark. Again, more snow coming. I won't be sorry myself to see him back if he doesn't. I'll never forgive myself here. Can play don't snow anymore. Yet, Jacob, look over there below the trees. That's him. Yes, it is, isn't it? That's more than watches of his slow, but you walking like a dull place so. Jacob, just me got kiss. James, are you all right? Oh, yes. I'm all right, a bit tired. That's all well. I've got everything written. Instructions enough, MNB, to last the summer. No, please don't cry. Come on. Everything be all right now, you'll see. Everything will be all right. OL, yeah, Tom Moore's here, Tom. Well, tell him to come in. Come on, Tom. Got get all the ST. Come on in. Here, hello, how are you? I'm fine, I sent me. Down to ask about your father. Only last night we heard he was so bad, my word, the snow has slowed us up while he's on the mend now. Oh, that's good, Bill the was. Saying he was like to die as knots, oh, that was days ago, good Lord, he was very but. Mr. James went down to Dr. Bree and fetched medicine, went to the doctors, my God. He must have had a rough trip, yes, I. Think he did, he went on snowshoes, wish. I had known. I have GUO. Thank you, Tom. Anyway, it's all right now. I have a cup of tea where you owe. Thanks, is he getting on this, Mr. James? The first could see him about you from the hill. Oh, he's all right, you better a belly of. Him all right. Well, he couldn't leave with the weather weave, had you're still afraid of him. Afraid? Oh, that was silly. There was nothing to be afraid of, no, you know that. Idea I had about him being the man who killed his wife was so wrong. Was it a silly mistake? But there was all sorts of clues, wasn't there, like the paper you lost and the wireless you left? Well, I find the paper, and it was father who left the set switched on don't say he's. Only got one hand too, like the chap the police is looking for thousands of men who fought in the war. Have only one hand, you found his initials on his pajamas, oh. Well, I made a mistake there. It was JBS, but his name's James that doesn't start. With S, well, per they on his own. You should have asked him. Then, Tom, what's the matter with you, matter? Nothing, the matter, no. I got a bit worked up that day, and you were here. He's a mite nice chap all of a sudden, isn't he, eh? Proper lamb amongst us wolves, isn't he? Oh, what do you mean had enough time to find out you and him here by ourselves? Every night, and your father in bed, you happen been nice mind, Tom, as a damn silly as you think aren't. You what's been going on between you and Molly, do I have to answer that very sure all of a sudden he and the chap that? Police want yes. I am you got a short memory, a different story. You had to tell the time the storm was starting, I. Remember the way you were that night. You were scared to death, yes. And what did you do about it, F? Lot of chance I had to do anything with hundreds of you under. The snow, if you've been in danger, as it happens, I wasn't it with. Imagination, the broadcast in the us for this Mr. James Romford Smith, oh did you? Hear it, yeah, another the W since the storm started. I was in the cont, and one of them said about it, he's a chap. All right, you know, well, why didn't you say he was here then I? Got more sense than that there's something else too. There's a picture of him in the Sunday paper a couple of weeks back. Well, there haven't been any Sunday papers not up here. F went down to Ravens Hill one night to try and get some, and they put a piece of one page on some candles he bought same time, only by luck I saw. And have you got it? Yes, I have you look at. That see what it says, Mr. James Romford Smith, whose whereabouts the police are. Anxious to trace, it's not a bit like him, well, I reckon it is, but you haven't seen him. I saw him in your yard one day, went to the shop. Well, I'll ask him if you want to have a good no. Thank you. I'm so fond of his company as some people, oh, Tom. Don't be silly. He's nothing to me, nothing at all. Once the weather clears, he'll leave, and I shall never see him. Again, you never said it to a word. Well, if you don't believe me, that's all about it. I tell you, he isn't the man. The police want you ought to know you, and him being such good friends. Well, if you think he is, you better do something about it since he saved father's life. I wouldn't want to know. I know you wouldn't. You're just jealous. I must be going. Thank you for the cup of tea. Don't mention it. Hope your father be better. So no, Tom, please don't do anything silly, W. Do anything silly, don't you? Worry, but what are you going to do? Likely, I tell you, that you must think me a fool, per I better not answer that, James. Yes, James, did you hear all that? Yes, I'm dreadfully sorry, no. Don't give it another thought when I told him, That I was terribly afraid of him, well, naturally, you see I had nobody else to tell father was ill and Jacob's too old, and he was the only one I could turn to. Yes, don't worry. About it, great. Oh, he sounds very clever to me. He's going to make trouble. Yes, well, he can't do much at the moment. We're still snowbound. He's still tied up with lost sheep and ponies. You tell the police you were here. Well, they find out sooner or later. Anyhow there. Looking for you, James. The first think it's important you should go as soon as possible. No, the weather's all wrong. Yet it's no worse than when you were going to leave. I'm getting more Kenny. That trip to the doctor made me think. I'm no worse off than I was before. Yes, you are, because now they'll have a starting point. But for Tom Morgan, you could be almost anywhere. Yes, I see. That you're worried, AR. I'm dreadfully worried. The longer you stay, the more risk. I'll catch up with you. I'll be all right. Look through the window. It's snowing again. Yes, there's no end to it. They don't want you to start in. That I don't want you to start at all. No, neither do I really. Oh, I wish you'd stay. And see that you've had that out. But I started running, and once you start running, you have to keep on as long as you can. On the other hand, if I hadn't started running, I'd never have met you, James. So I'm glad I started. Jacob says he heard they've cut the road for a few miles up the new pool road. They did it before, but it filled in one day. It won't fill, and then they'll see. Some more a first suitable night. I go, but I know now I can't make it if there's a blizzard now. Look, young Morgan won't do anything. Yet will he? I don't know what he'll do. I thought once that if you and I'd be able to manage him, make him keep quiet, but I'm not sure anymore. Don't you feel sometimes this towards become real, doing things spiteful and cruel? It's been so long become a threat to me. It's like some horrible old pagan. God, well, it did bring me here, Molly, to find you as I know. James, and now it's going to hold you here till they catch you. That ham was good, smelt like the pastures of paradise. He right, It's a wonderful meal work until a man to be without a nose. He'd certainly looked more odd. I mean to smell with, yes. Snowing heave hard again, to something that snow is going soft like I reckon was near the end of it. You really think so? Not a water in the river too, some of it's melting, but one more could fall, I say. Then stop. We can always hope. Lot of people about this morning, people. Well, the boys, what boys? Why you boys around here? Who else? Who have you seen from Morgan and his pals, his two brothers? And that boy from and of the Cindy got their guns. Some of them said they were out after hares. That's a bear fly, because there's no Morgan born would waste a cage on a hare when you can catch them with your bare hands. Now, only not as poor critters is. Worth catching they nothing but skin and born by now. James, the first wonder would you take this hot cup of tea up to? Father, certainly, yes. Then you can bring his tray down. If he's finished with it, I'll open the door for you. Look, I must talk to Jacob. You mean I'm not to hurry? Can I tell him about you tell him what you like, 'cause you will need him on. Look, don't get yourselves involved in my affairs any deeper. All right, Jacob, I'm listening. What are the Morgan boys and those others hanging around for? Oh, no good. I weren't. They got work at home plenty now. Listen, Jacob, I gotta talk to you, and there isn't much time. Time's the one thing God give us plenty of now. Tell Jacob what's worrying you, my girl. It's James that after him. Well, he ain't no hare, nor he don't run to be chased. I'm thinking he's wanted by the police. A lot of us would be if all of us know about us. Do you like him? You do. Seemingly, I am blind. Oh, gold to bless. He's as tidy a man as you'd wish to meet. Him and me's got on some very. If you see something awful happen, his wife was murdered, was she? No, well, it was that actress, you remember? Oh, I remember, and how James was. Her husband all fancy that, well, the police think he killed her, he didn't do it, so he's trying to get. Away you sure he didn't do it, Molly. Yes, he's told you. Yes, I'm sure of him, Jacob. Well then so, am I where's the Moran boys come to it when he first came my eye. Thought he was the murderer, so I told Tom Morgan if you told me I thought Tom would help me, but he wouldn't then or couldn't, and now I don't know what he's doing. She Captain Mouse jealous. That's what Tom is good reason come to that. Jack, you see yourself not the same girl these days, and the way you looks at Mr. James. Proper cheeky. Now the point is, what are we going to you can't, Mrs. Slipoff? Somewhere tonight it'll be snowing again, and if it isn't Tom, or some of them will be watching, and if we knew what they was. Up to the time I was getting out, I think, well, what are you going to do, well, if the boys is about they'll be down in the buildings for shelter and a smoke, sometimes should have they might talk Jacob. Be careful, don't you threat. Artful as a badger, I am I'll go on a bit crewy about Mr. James too much of gent. A lot for me. I know them boys, they'll be turning themselves inside out in a crack you two stop in and keep out of sight. I'll be back. Sometime have they told you anything, Jack, you've done look very pleased I've been talking to young or in the bar you. Or sing cold poor boy you was afraid to say too much, I didn't let on IKN thing. You know you're taking an awful lot of risks on my account. That's my business at it all right now. Look what's their game now, watching you don't get away it. Come out bit by bit, like sardines, out of a tin you open with the scissors. Seems the new pool road has been clear now. There's less snow lower down. I think Tom sent young George to let the police know you were here. Oh no. Yes, Mile, well how? Long will they take? Oh, depends on the weather. They think somebody will be up today, 'cause he's let out they don't think. To hang about after dark, put Tom back up, and he's got thinking Mr. James be gone if. Didn't do damn, they think they got you COR, yes. They're doing very nicely. What are we going to do? We must do something. What exactly, Jacob? How many are there? I can't tell for certain. 3 morn boys. And him from Innerrind is gone. But Jimpa was on the hill now, just in his place. The boys will stand together. This is better sport to them. And spearing is summoned. Yes, I'm sure exactly how far I. Wonder they prepare to go how far one had a gun. You said there'll be more than one, no danger would they use them not. Much indeed, guns, that's play, that's showing off, acting big-sorted. There's 6 to 1 mind cool you down they could. Like dogs on a sheep, right? There's one way of finding out what are you going to do. I put my coat on and have a little walk just to see what happens. Stay here. Don't go. I want to find out what they're up to, but Jacobs. Done that, I want to see if they'll try to stop me or follow. I wish you wouldn't. They'll start a fight. There won't be any fight, please, I'm afraid. No, 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 no. You're not IMJ. Don't be afraid. There's halfway to being beaten when you're afraid there. There's nothing to be afraid of. Look, I'll take that havoc. To make it look as if I might be going, you watch her. There was P now. You two stay here. Don't come out. You'll be able to see through the windows, I feel like. Coming out with a gun myself. Guns won't be needed here. Goes, hey, just a minute, hello. Would you be Tom Morgan, you going? Somewhere, well, yes, I am actually leaving. That's right, you made a mistake in my bag. A pardon, not leaving, you're staying here. You can't go, well, you're you. I can take a. Look around, there are 5 of us here to say you can't, but why on earth not you can't? That's all you mean to say that you 5 are going to use force to stop me? Going, I suppose you've a reason for this peculiar behavior reason. All right, I'd very much like to hear it, I bet you. Would someone waiting ask you some questions? Mr. James Romford Smith, oh my. Name is James. Your name's James Romford Smith. And the police want you, don't they? What on earth are you talking about? Why not going from you get that not? Tell the police, come you go back in the house. And stay then, Ron will tie you up. In the bar, oh, well, it doesn't seem to be much good arguing, does it? That's not what did they say. Morgan knows who I am. I have to stay here. Until the police arrive, I'll go and talk to. Them know it's no good, Tom. Ain't no pee to the police. You got his knife, and you know pity, that's how it is can't. But they all. Around, I mean, should have taken one of your guns. And shooting my way out, oh, of course, I wouldn't snowing again, may drive them in. Will they delay the police? I doubt. They'll get it very hard down that new pool, and they'll have to come back to drive them, boys, and I think I go. Up and have a word with the boss. What about, don't worry him, leave him out of this, there's something I want to ask I. Will not have him, more something I got to ask. Him, what is he up to, I don't know, but leave him alone, he's shrewd, perhaps he's thought of a way to. Get you out of here, look, are your snowshoes in here? Yes, and Scut, I can only make a start, my don't be did I tell Tom who you were withal. This horrible storm, I think Jacob's coming. Down I rayon, I can fix things for you, how that's my business, you turn to your own side of it, I'm going out now, you stop. Where you are, and look after to yourself, you're not to come out, whatever happens, no matter what you hear, don't you come. It is all arranged me, and the boss has fixed it, oh, what's all the mystery, no mystery simple, as ABC you'll see now. Look, I don't want in trouble on my account, no trouble is a pleasure when the time comes you go slip out by the back then nick around the hill there back of the house, you'll be out to sight, in no time Molly, you see, he gets away, I don't like this, you don't like waiting here for new police, there go on Jacob, whatever it is do it in a crack. Time's getting on, there's more snow, it's getting dark again, well, so long boy, so long Jacko, and good luck my. Boy, what is he up to, I don't know. But he does understand that lot outside. He can handle them, whatever he's doing he's got. Father's blessing, look I. Think if you want to escape you ought to get your things on there all. It doesn't seem quite real to. I mean, now you know what you're doing. Oh, yes, it's going to be a bad night, very likely. Oh, I wish you'd stay, tell them the truth, and fight it out, take a chance. No, it's no good, it's too late. Look at you do understand. Yes, oh, I wish I could give you something to remember by, I don't. Need anything to remember by James No Not. I what the devil, oh, this is it, wait, I'm gonna look, yes, the buildings are on fire. Fire, no, stop, James, don't go to help them. Can't you see he and father agreed about this, they're worth little, but there are animals, and all those are farmer sons. They've got to help him. No, don't be silly. They'll put it out. It's a farm, and a farm is the most important thing in their life. Are you sure he did this on purpose? I'm sure. And now, go now, quickly up the hill, keep the house between you and the yard till you're around the breast of it. And then you can head west, the poor light, and the snow will hide you in 5 minutes this is. Goodbye, no, please don't say it. Don't say Jew. Just go, don't look back. James, just go now while I've got my hands over my face, please. Goodbye, well, I'm sorry we didn't get in time to be some use Miss Muslim. That's all right, Sergeant Lay's boys happen to be around, and they soon put it out. It was awful little mess indeed. Well, it's only a few bars it should have been. Rebuilt years ago, father's always talking about doing it now. All the animals are safe. How did it happen? Well, I think Jacob said he dropped a match on some straw when he was lighting a hurricane lamp. He's going to have a red face. He doesn't need to owe you. You didn't come about the far. We did not. We've been all day getting here. We and Thomas and that young Davis with a new it got fired out. Just we arrived on that. Gang look as black as weeps, which is roared Smith, who Romford Smith James. Romford Smith, he the chap whose actress wife was murdered, or haven't you heard? Yes, I heard, I know most of the local boys, but I can't see the man I want. Look, you'd better come in the house. Yeah, oh, very good. Is he coming in, who Mr. or Smith? He isn't here, not here, no, but we were told. With information is Mr. He was here, he's gone this weather gone, oh no, after. Me coming up here nearly killed me. Did it all for this, or ALI him? When did he go today? What time I can't remember perhaps. We could catch up with him. Oh no, you couldn't. Where's he gone? I don't know. You don't know Miss Morley they've been. Looking for that man all over the country. Then I find him, and he's gone, and you don't know her, I'm sorry. Sergeant know about his wife Helma Carrington. Yes, it happened just before the storm started. We've been trying to find him ever since. Between you and me, it was thought at first he had some to do with it. But of course, once the woman confesses, you obviously in the clear. Stop, stop. What did you say the woman? What woman? The woman that killed Hell. Mingin' a woman kill her. Who didn't you know? We've had no news here at all for weeks. Oh, this Miss H, she was sort of dresser and maid to the Carrington middle-aged woman to devoted to her. Mistress, but jealous as BL isn't crazy. I mean, she was then, only nobody knew it. Miss Carrington was always nasty to her. It seems he's right round the bend now in. Lunatic Miley, what did Rumid Smith say about his wife? Didn't say anything, no, he didn't look Miss Carrington quarrel with his hen woman, got fed up with her, and was gonna kick her out. It's a long yarn. I can't tell the whole of it now. But the poor old co just went crackers and stuck a knife in her mistress when she knew she'd killed her. She just blew her top, she went, and done up straight away. Hey, you all right? Oh, yes, yeah, you. Going right now. I'm all right now. You didn't make that story up. Did you make it up? Why should I anyway? You've seen the PFP. Oh, no, of course you haven't. So what you really want to do is to let Mr. Romford Smith know about his wife's death. Naturally, only there hasn't been sight nor sign of him. There was an idea. Once the Hanson woman done something to him, he didn't like him. If I could only get hold of him, nobody will ever get hold of him, told, until they find his body in the snow. Now, let have a bit sense. Listen here. You listen to me, James. Well, that's Mr. Roard Smith. He thought he was being blamed for his wife's murder. Well, I told you right after the listen. He's been trying to get away. He's been trying to get away from here. Only the storm stopped him, and then father was ill, and that stopped him, and then the storm stopped him again. Tom Morgan and his friends stopped him well an hour ago. He left, and he's heading for the Cardigan Sure side tonight. He'll never do it. Why? There's more snow on the way, and it'll be worse there than anywhere. Do something, stop him. Catch him, Miley. How can I follow him? Follow him. Look, gee, if I had half a dozen pecked men, and if they were equipped for the trip, and if they were sure of the way he went, and if there wasn't the risk of a hell of a blizzard tonight, girl. You know damn well I can't do anything. He's got to start. It's near dark. Why, Yenti. Those two chaps, they lose their lives. Oh, you're quite right. You can't get him. He might get through to where he's going. Do you believe that? Oh, no, I can't warrant anybody. Even most of the lines in the hills are down. Hey, what are you putting the coat on for? I'm going. You can't. I'm going to the top of the hill. Act tidy. Now, take the old cord off and make the boys a cup of tea. You can make one. We'll all feel better if a strong cup of tea. I want to go to the top of the hill the way he went. I might be able to see him before darkness falls. Now listen, I'll tell it. I'll do. My boys can go up the bed of the stream a couple of miles. Tom Morgan will go with them. Help show the way. The snow will have blown down the dingle, and it won't be so deep. They can go to the top, and if they see this man, they can holler to him. And do you think they can head him off like that? I do him. The only thing I can I'm whack me, and you'll stop here and have a strong cup of tea and wait, see what happens. Perhaps I think go somewhere else. Take your coat off now. You send your men, Sergeant LS, and then you can make tea, or you can follow me up, because that's where I'm going. Obstinate little girl. And now you're obey coming down. Nice trip back to town for us. You might have to sleep in your kitchen. Even might as well talk to the wind. You Won't see a thing in this, my girl, not even a black spot away over the other. He'll best of time and energy not go talking to us we. You not to this tonight. You there, Molly now. We're over the BR, there's nothing to see leave it to. Them boys come on my you've got to be brave now and see a 100 yards in this. Killing ourselves standing out in this wind. You come back now, there's your dad. All right, come on, then. You take my hand now. Wait, what, look there's some. Coming I for the yes, it's James. James. James coming. Jam, it's all right, James, it's me, you're. Safe we got to you, just as you fell your back, James. I'll come back, I changed my mind, decided I've got to fight, see I didn't. Realized till I left you, but I've just got to. Fight one chance in 1,000, I suppose, but if I win, I get you, James. It's all right, the police came, you won't have to. Fight, they know who killed her, they know it wasn't. You just that awful woman. Handsome, they've known all the time. I'm dreaming. No, it's not a dream. James, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure perfectly. Sure, well, that makes this quite the nicest storm I've ever been out in. Oh, James, oh, darling. James, excuse me. Sir, are you Mr. James? Roared Smith. Look, are you Mr. James? Yes. Sir, you Mr. James are, well, oh, I said I'm sorry. What's that? Oh, let me introduce myself, officer. My name is Romford Smith. Do you know, sir, I thought it was. The Storm was an adaptation for radio of the novel by H.L.V. Fletcher. This was the cast: Mr. James Oscar Quitch, Molly Mosley, Mary Wimbush, John Mosley, Iva Maddox, Tom Morgan, Y. Thomas, Sergeant Lewis Henry, Williams, Jacob, Hughes, Brussa Williams.